Good.
Nice. How are you, Ben?
I'm great. How is Mr. Finley killed Martin?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all, considering a nice little bit of interest on one of our videos has gone. So that's going to be probably the first thing we have to address. First, in fact, before that, anyone that has subscribed, hello. How's it going?
Yeah, and welcome. Yeah. Welcome to the 70-odd new people. 80-odd, I think, now.
Yeah, since
people that have rocked up.
Yeah, that's nuts that 80 people were like, yeah, go on. I'll click the red button. In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Nothing. Well, yeah, no, it is about 2 weeks.
Maybe just over. Yeah,
because
it's thereabouts.
It was weird, like... that video came out 9 months ago, and we were talking about this like over the past couple of days, that the algorithm is just so nuts. The fact that it would decide... because that video was our best video by far anyway, right? Just like, because it's Minecraft and it's a simple video to watch anyway. Like you just click on it and it's nice, it's nice music. Obviously we aren't getting any money from it. Should have thought about that, but who cares? I don't care. It's a good video.
I'm not here to make money.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's no way I could have found like free music to make that as good as it was. Like something about Porter Robinson, I don't care if he takes all the money.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I could give a fuck. So yeah, that is our first topic, is Minecraft saying goodbye, which I'll link way up in the top right over there.
That way.
Nope, it's over that way for me.
It's over this way for me.
Perfect.
It's somewhere along this general direction.
Basically is like what, like a 5-minute video, maybe a 4-minute video of a server we had during the it was like the second lockdown, I think.
Yeah, so it was November 2020.
Yeah,
and it went through. The video came out on the 31st of January this year. So I think because we had New Year's, but not many people because we couldn't go out and do anything. So we had New Year's party in the casino that I'd made.
Oh, true, we did.
And our spoons and all that. So we did that, and that we must have sort of. It properly fizzled out towards maybe mid. It was like January.
Yeah, mid-Jan, because then I started streaming in like Feb.
Yes.
And then I think I properly started like kind of mid to late Feb is when I started streaming.
Yeah.
It was nice. I think because all of our mates that have talked about it, it's like it is nice because like everyone has had this. Everyone's had like their Minecraft world with their group of mates. And then, like, someone goes off and then suddenly, like, other people leave. Or people go to school, people go to uni, people get jobs. And that's essentially what happened. Like, once things started opening back up, you start going back to work, other people start going back to work, uni restarted. It was just kind of like everyone kind of...
It just became... I don't think chore's the right word, but it was like you couldn't take a significant amount of time out of your day or week to then dedicate to Minecraft. We couldn't be on... First thing you wake up and you're on there all day with all your mates doing whatever, building farms, going on adventures, grinding for netherite, all of these different things. You don't have the time. That happens in the first 2 to 3 weeks, and then you start making other projects.
Yeah.
People come and go, and it just doesn't last.
Yeah, it was a crazy time. It was because like you could argue that for our group it was like almost like a prime era, because we all like everyone got to know each other, because like we're all friends and we all met at like random events like parties and shit that we would have like when lockdown wasn't the thing. And then obviously through lockdown it's just like we were all just we'd all be sat at our computers like, what should we do? Should we have a Minecraft world? You talk to people like it'd be things like your mate Charlie, like I love him. I love him to bits, and it was nice. Like you get one-on-one time with people that you would never have one-on-one time with.
Exactly. And, I had that at the start with you guys.
Yeah, that's literally
I didn't know any of you.
Yeah, that's how we became mates. It was oh my god, great times. Great times.
Growing up with Dan goes to uni, meets loads of uni people, comes home, starts up the Minecraft server, which me, him, and some others have been doing for years. And he goes, "Hey, look, loads of different people are on." I was like, "Nice. These guys are all right. They don't piss me off."
Yeah.
So this is a win-win. Well, Will does. Or Will did, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
But
it's
overall,
brilliant.
It is just pleasant. It's a pleasant experience. I'm glad, the thing, like, no one in our group would say that, obviously we're sad that it's gone, Because like we tried to start it up again recently, and it's just like people not lose interest necessarily, but it is just like we've got to focus on other things, because during lockdown you literally had fuck all to do.
Yeah, you just do whatever you want.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
like we started the one up recently, and we had a good bit of traffic on there for a week or 2 weeks, I'd say.
I would say
everyone was consistently on.
Yeah.
Just before Halloween, and then because obviously lots of uni going on, it's busy for me at work because of the time of year. It's all. I spent lots of time on there. Don't get me wrong, but there's just gets to a certain point when fewer people are on, it doesn't make it as easy to go and do stuff. You have to really put your mind to it.
Yeah, definitely. I think that is it. But that was just reflecting on the success of the video. It's now pushing like 8,500 views. We're hopeful it will hit 10K. But again, 8,500 is 8,500 more than I thought it would. Mm-hmm. So,
and I'm just glad people are like receiving it well. Yeah, like the comments are lovely.
Yeah, and people are talking about. I don't think
there was a bad comment.
Yeah, people are talking about the servers they've been on, or like, oh, it's not, it may be gone, but it's not forgotten, all that stuff. It's it is nice, isn't it? So to anyone that has subscribed, anyone that's going to be watching this, thank you for watching it.
Yes,
it really, it honestly like made my week seeing it climb, because I remember like literally probably about a week ago it was at like 1.5, and I was like, oh my god, 1.5. That's a lot. I was like, what the fuck? And then like the next time I checked, it was at like 2.3, and I was like, oh fuck. And then we started talking about it, and then suddenly it was at like 4K, and I was like, oh fuck, Jesus Christ. And now it's at 8K. Oh my god, it's going nuts.
Well, like this Monday it was on 3,000, and it's gone up 5.4K since Monday.
That's nuts. But yeah,
which is amazing. So
yeah,
for all those that are watching, have watched that video and are watching this one, pucker up, because there's more inbound.
There is more inbound. Yeah, we've
got ideas flowing. The brain juices are oozing.
There's been some talks. Yeah, but that's Minecraft. So yeah, again, final thank you for watching.
Thank you very much. A final goodbye.
Aha. Yeah. What's next?
Minecraft segment. Dream and George Not Found signing out, because we're basically famous UK.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to be Tommy in it. That's for sure.
You don't?
No. I mean, I'd like to have his success. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Kid's genius. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's the Minecraft thing. That's YouTube.
Mean,
like we'd like to do like something. Because we said we were gonna like knuckle down and like do Bentley.
To be fair, thought into it now.
To be fair, the only reason we haven't done it in the past couple of months is we did the Shang-Chi episode, and then uni for me started. So I probably I did have to actually kind of do that, despite me not wanting to. I can't not do my uni stuff. So that's that. It's nice. It is.
It's nice to actually now like have a routine, or not a routine, but like plans at least.
Plans, yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, we've got plans. Definitely.
And there's plenty of content, things that people are going to be interested in. We can talk about, i.e., Hawkeye.
Yeah. We recently watched both episodes of Hawkeye that came out.
Yep.
So as we're recording this 2 days, so I think 3 days ago, if this comes out on Saturday, which I hope it does. Yep. It will. I don't know. It obviously will. But yeah, first couple of episodes of Hawkeye are great. I mean, I think Hawkeye is like, I've always liked Hawkeye. I think people always were like a bit. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I think people didn't like Hawkeye because they don't think he's as special. Because he is just that. He's a normal dude. He's just really good at fucking archery, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he's hand-to-hand combat.
Oh well,
spy,
yeah.
All of that. But like we've seen spies before. We've seen archers before. So people gave him a lot of hate because he was boring. But that's because you're comparing him to a giant green indestructible man, a god, a bloke that's got $1 billion suit on that can go into space and literally save half the universe. So Hawkeye, in the grand scheme of things, small little man, but a cool little man.
What I like is that Clint always seems like not standoffish, but like he's trying to keep a low profile, right? That's like they talk about it, him and Kate Bishop literally talk about the fact that he has a low profile. He's like, he's secret. He's an agent kind of thing. Like he doesn't, he's not outlandish. But I like how it was like part of his character to do that. Like he's not going to be outlandish. He doesn't want to be in the face of everyone is kind of thing. Like he's a very much in the shadows kind of guy.
Well, yeah, he would have been trained like that. To be behind the scenes. So it's going to be quite nice now to have his series and learn about him, because he's been in the bloody MCU since Thor, which was 2011. So he's been in the MCU for 10 years.
Yeah, that is nuts.
We still, other than like when in Civil War, we found out he had a wife and kids and other bits and bobs like here and there. We don't know much about him. We don't know what he was doing as Ronin.
Yeah.
Which will be interesting. We can start to see a little more about that, but it's just going to be fun to see like who Clint is, really.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I mean, the show is, I think, good. I think Haley Stanfield's great. You know, I think the chemistry between him and her, Jeremy Renner and Haley Stanfield, is good. I think Hawkeye and, well, I don't know. She probably is going to become like some level of Hawkeye. I don't know the name. I don't know the comics, so I have no idea what like
he does in the comics. Yeah, he takes up the mantle.
So you know, Hawkeye and Hawkeye.
Yeah.
I think they bounce off each other well. The other thing I like about Clint is that it, you know, and obviously this is just based off the first 2 episodes. Is he isn't just like a, you know, when he's looking for the suit. Obviously, there's going to be spoilers. Obviously, if you haven't seen Hawkeye, don't listen to this segment. I'll try and remember to put timestamps. I probably won't, but I'll try my best. He tries to get the Ronin suit back, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, part of it is he goes to that LARPing event, which is live action roleplay. For anyone that doesn't know, they obviously explain it in the show. However, he goes in obviously like reluctant. He doesn't want to fucking deal with it. He doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to go in, get the suit off the guy, and leave. But I like how to them he isn't this superhero. You know, he's got to play by their rules, and he doesn't go and break their rules. He like, obviously again he's reluctant, but like he goes in and he's just like, you know, do I have to? And goes in. And then you were saying as we were watching it that there's a part of him which did like it, because you know part of him liked it probably because he is normal there. You know, obviously he's fucking sick and, you know, was doing all the fucking...
Yeah, and he was literally carrying everyone and killing everyone, basically.
Obviously he was, you know, fucking great. But everyone was kind of more hyped for the guy who was wearing the Ronin suit over him, because they know who that guy is and they are rooting for him more than this new guy who happened to be Hawkeye. I think it was really great. And also the fact that he let the guy win. Like, he didn't strong arm him. You know, obviously he did say, like, you know, I'll real punch you and you'll real fall down. But, you know, when the guy said, like, you are a superhero, this is the closest I'll ever get. And, you know, I think most of the heroes put in that situation, regardless of who they are, would probably have done the same as him. But there is something about the fact that Hawkeye is, you know, he's quiet. He's always, you know, he's in the shadows and all that. But I think it was nice for him to go along with it and be nice.
Be human.
Be human, you know, because I feel like, and it is great. It is great.
It was a good scene. Really good scene. I'm liking the vibe of it so far. I've not sort of gone, oh, that was a bit off. I'm liking how it feels. It's decent pace. It's not too rushed and not too slow.
Yeah.
Tons of little nuggets of information here and there, like Easter eggs. Like the clock tower she knocks down, or the bell tower, sorry.
Yeah.
It's called Stain Tower. And do you know whose surname was Stain and who owns the tower? Owned?
I feel like I've got an answer in my head, but I don't want to be wrong, so please.
Obadiah
Stain. Obadiah was right. I'm proud of myself.
Iron Man 1.
Obadiah Stain.
Yeah. So he's dead now.
Yeah, but he was the one that was shouting that Tony Stark built this in a cave with the...
Yeah, the cave of scraps! So yeah, that was his house. That was a nice little...
That's interesting. I like things like that.
But yeah, there's some cool stuff coming. I don't want to. I know some not behind the scenes stuff, but I know some stuff from the comics. And you being someone that doesn't know so much, I won't say some of these things until we've seen it.
Yeah, because that, you know, at the end of,
because it could spoil it.
Yeah, at the end of episode 2, there was a reveal of someone.
And I know who it is.
Who if you know the comics or whatever, you would probably be like, oh. Whereas, like, I watching it was like, I don't know who that is. Obviously, like, the boss of, like, wherever they were at. And I was just like, I was like, I don't know who that is. And
it's the dude.
It's the guy. It's the deaf woman. Ooh, spooky. So spooky.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy Hawkeye. I think look, I'm a Marvel fan. We are Marvel fans. I'm gonna like it anyway. And I've said this a million times to a million different people. I go into things just, it's made for entertainment. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking dissect Hawkeye and be like, oh, this wasn't that good because of it, or they shouldn't have done this, because I'm gonna be here and going, Hawkeye's fun because it's Hawkeye, and Hayley Steinfeld's good. She's good at Kate Bishop. I like the whole fencing scene was pretty tense as well with her and Jacques. Jacques. It was cool. It was nice.
Good. Yeah. Initial impressions.
Good.
Very positive.
Yeah. Definitely.
Which I would love to segue on now from that final sentence to Eternals.
Eternals, yeah. Go on.
So, this is probably the first Marvel film where I've not gone, wow.
Okay.
I hate to say it, like, I had so much anticipation for this film because it was bringing in Celestials. It was showing us Eternals, the Deviants. It ties into Thanos. It ties into all sorts of really cool stuff. And it wasn't what I wanted. Or it wasn't what I don't know. It could have been so much more.
Yeah.
Brilliant film still. Loved it. Loved watching it. Really great for a scale thing, and a set up tons for the future.
Yeah.
But it could have been so much more, and it really hurts to say that. I don't know what your standpoint is.
No, I mean, as I just said, like, I like films, and I like Marvel films. I think for me, maybe I don't mind it because I'm not like a comic book guy. So I went in with literally zero expectation. I went in going, this is a brand new set of characters, none of which have been in the MCU before. What could go wrong? And I thought, visually it was fucking great.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah. And I think
scale of things, the color choices, beautiful.
Definitely. And call me progressive. I'm a sucker for representation. I like the Deaf Girl. I like.
Oh yeah, Makara.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
The best on-screen speedster. Better than the Flash. Better than Quicksilver.
Definitely.
Sound design.
Mwah! Yeah, I think the thing with the speed thing. I wonder if you saw the same video I did, where it was like, instead of showing that they're quick by having everything else be slow, they showed the character being really fucking fast and just zipping along the earth. Like, I thought that was cool. It was different. Like, it's different to how they always show speed.
Like in other things, like in the Flash TV show, in Justice League, you would just see while it's going.
Yeah, but that is pitiful though. The Flash stuff, that's pitiful.
Oh yeah. But like to just see she's here, and the only thing you get is you see her take a stance, and then you see like the golden energy that all the Eternals seem to emit, just a trail of it, and it's like a. She's gone. And when she does that boost thing, obviously again spoilers, when she's fighting Icarus and bashing him into the rock, that just like sonic boom was amazing. Everything. And like another bit about sound design.
Go for it.
When Arishem, the head Celestial, rocks up and is looming over Earth.
Yeah.
And we just see as Jon Snow and what's her name? Whatever her name is, that one, the green. When they just look up and Arishem's there like, try me, bitch. And they get taken up. When he teleports away, using a fucking black hole that you see. Just red black hole, that warping as he just goes.
Yeah. I mean,
it's visually stunning, but there were so many story plot points that they could have just gone, I'm going to bring that back in, instead of showing you something and then killing them off.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, again, look, maybe it is because I'm not a. God, I feel like an echo suddenly. It's so strange. It's because I took off my hood. I'm being a child. It's probably because I'm not a comic book person. Like maybe because I don't know these story points. Like as far as I'm aware, what was shown was pretty decent. But I can certainly understand people that do know would be disappointed. Which is But the thing, but that's the whole thing with the critics as well, because it was getting like review bombed and shit. But it wasn't getting review bombed because it was necessarily bad. It was getting review bombed for like other reasons. And you think, well, fucking hell, like if you're gonna review bomb it, at least have somewhat of a decent reason.
Yeah, have a decent argument for it.
Yeah.
Rather than just doing it for the sake of it, because there's always going to be someone that's just going to like, oh, I've got to hate on it because everyone else hasn't.
Yeah,
sort of thing. Yeah. But it's another one, just like with Hawkeye already, and the same with Shang-Chi. It's set up a lot. Definitely. Now, obviously, you not being a comic guy, are not going to be familiar with what was sort of hinted in the post-credit scenes.
Yeah, all I know is that in the post-credit scene is something to do with Blade. That's literally
yes. So there's two things there. You have Blade was the voice that spoke to Kit Harington's character, which I can't remember his name.
Yeah, he's gonna become a
Black Knight.
Black Knight. That's it.
So that blade that he got out that box is the Ebony Blade, which was referenced beforehand by Athena. Not Athena, sorry, Athena, where she said it's Excalibur that she had. So the Ebony Blade is passed down through the family. The blade is living, basically. It has the soul of the Black Knight in it. They pick it up and they become this big guy.
Yeah. That was his ancestors, wasn't it? Like that's
all the way through his lineage. It's like some sort of godly power or something like that. So when he goes to touch the blade, you hear. I can never remember his.
Are you talking about
name?
Wesley Snipes?
No, because it's not Wesley Snipes. It's the new actor.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
It's like something Ali. He was in Hunger Games as Boggs. That's what I remember.
I don't know.
But basically, he's playing Blade, and it's his voice you hear speak to him, which is cool. And then they drop bombs in the second part. They're back on the Eternal ship.
Yeah.
Someone rocks up, and it's a leprechaun gnome knobhead jobby.
It was.
Who comes around the corner? Eros, the Eternal of Love, aka Harry Styles, dishing out watermelon sugars. To whoever. And don't you know it's a sign of the times, because Harry Styles is now in the MCU as one, Thanos' brother.
Yeah, that's
two,
definitely
direct bloodline of the celestial Kronos. I think it's Kronos, something like that, who is a big fucker. And Athena is Eros' cousin and Thanos' cousin in the comics.
Oh, okay.
Whether that's the same in the MCU, don't know. Because we learned that the Eternals we saw on screen were crafted, not born.
True.
But it could be different. But yeah, Eros is big and powerful, but he seems to be on the side of life, I guess. Probably not.
Yeah,
crazy.
It seems like he's on the good side. You know,
I couldn't see Harry Styles playing a baddie.
No, they wouldn't make it. I don't think. Yeah, he's not like a threatening kind of aura. No. You know, he definitely is more on the side of. And plus, like the way, although, but then again, he came across as quite like charismatic, quite like
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see, because the thing, I feel like people were kind of like, they only put Harry Styles in it because he's like a big name. But Harry Styles I feel like he is a good actor. He definitely has it in him to be a good actor as well. So
he was amazing in Dunkirk.
I thought he was good in Dunkirk as well.
Yeah. I think he's got a lot of potential.
And this is, again, back to my point. Like, fucking just give everyone a chance. Don't. No one needs to shit on anyone yet. You can't shit on Harry Styles for being Eros yet, because he was in one fucking post-credit scene. Let's give him a chance. All right, let's not be too hasty on being a dick to Harry Styles.
There's no need for it.
There is no need for it. Like, if in the next film he's in, he's shit, let's all say he's shit. But if he's in the next film and he's all right, there's no need to be a dick about him before. Yeah. Anyway, that's Eternals. I will say I did really like the ship design.
Yes,
big fan of the ship design.
And Phastos' magic.
Yeah.
His great design with all the cosmic gun fingers. From Kingo, cosmic gun fingers.
Cosmic gun fingers.
Bussio!
All right, what's next on your little notes page?
Next on my little notes page is Finn got an Apex. You got an Apex with us finally.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
obviously game I've spoken about briefly before. Before you touched it at all.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of sort of something I like.
Yeah.
But we finally got you on it.
Facts.
And I haven't spoken to you too much about it.
No.
What do you think of it?
Look, the thing is, I'm not huge into. I think battle royales is weird for me because the thing is, like, the friends we have are not like we're not fucking pros.
No.
But like you have some decent games. You some games you are quite capable, whether that be you, whether that be Sam, whether that be Neve, whether that be fucking I don't know the names of Josh, all these people.
Yeah.
You're all quite good at shooters. Like it was the thing with Call of Duty. Like when we spoke about it when we did the Call of Duty episode, like there are times when I was able to play well, and then this is a completely different game. So now I'm going into it and I'm like, fuck. I feel like it's quite daunting. Maybe that is just because I'm a new player. It's daunting because I'm new.
It's always going to be daunting because you've got to learn everything.
Yeah,
and Apex requires a bit of skill. Now, this isn't me shitting on like COD or Warzone or anything like this, but going from Warzone to Apex was a shock because you need to play smart.
Yeah.
You can't... Time to kill on Apex is ridiculously long. Compared to Warzone. You can't, like Warzone, you get a 60-round magazine and you only need to use 5 bullets to kill someone.
Yeah.
Whereas in Apex, you have way smaller magazines, but you have a higher time to kill.
Yeah.
So with a gun that's got 20 bullets or 28 bullets max, and it's a rapid fire gun, you need to place a good half of them into someone.
Yeah.
And then you've got the legend abilities, you've got the actual aim. The hitboxes are so accurate in this game. There's lots of different mechanics, like you've got jump towers on certain maps, you've got cannons on other maps. It's all sorts of random stuff.
Yeah.
So, but it's good.
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna say I dislike it. I think again it's because it's new and because I'm not used to it. Maybe it's that whole argument. Like I can't shit on it. I don't know enough about it. I think it, as you said, like it definitely requires some level of skill. You can't just be good at COD and then be good at Apex. Like if you were good at COD and you go into something like I don't know another shooter, you can kind of pick it up quite quickly. You'd be like, oh, this gun's the best. Let's use that. Whereas like in fucking Apex, doesn't matter how good you were at COD, because there are people that know how to use the abilities and or
exactly
little like tactical movements of this other character or this class that you don't have access to yet, and it's kind of like you got a bit of a challenge ahead of you. But
the perfect example of that is Nick Merckx. Over the last few months, Nick Merckx was sick of Warzone, and he said he said on stream he's done with Warzone. I'm going to go play Apex and have some fun.
Yeah.
Now Nick Merckx wins tournaments on COD or won tournaments on COD, left, right, and center, broke kill records, would do stupid amounts of damage. He was really good. But he came to Apex being a good shooter, like a person that is good at FPSs, whether it's Fortnite, COD, whatever. He came to Apex and was an absolute bot because Apex is so much... There's so much more to think about, and game sense is the real thing for Apex. See, I'm not such a good... I haven't got my good aim because I've only been playing PC since last May with any sort of shooter games.
Yeah.
So my aim isn't amazing, but I like to think I have decent movement and decent game sense. Yeah. Which is, I think, slightly higher up the list than just being able to shoot someone. Because you got to know when to move.
Yeah.
Where to move, how to move, when to shoot, when not to shoot, all this. So Apex is complex, but it is good.
Yeah,
I hope we sort of get some more in at some point.
Yeah, definitely. I think the more I play, obviously, hopefully, the better I get. Is kind of the idea. But yeah, I think maybe again, I'll give Apex a chance. Obviously, I'm a bit late on it. Fucking hell, like.
Yeah, I mean, even we joined in season 8. It's now season 11.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Good God.
So,
but another thing we've
plenty of time to grow.
Yeah, another thing we've been playing, Ben, is a bit of GTRP.
Yes.
Yeah, we got quite into GTRP. I think the reason we got into it is because we finally found like a solid ass server. Like we found a solid one. Because we won't name drop the one that we played before, just in case. However, it was like not very polished. There was something, or like the rules in place were kind of like constantly, they were bendable, right? You know, it seems like you were able to get away with a lot of shit. And that made it less enjoyable if you were trying to actually roleplay or trying to do a certain thing, or you were able to exploit a certain thing because you were just able to constantly fucking do it and earn shitloads of money, and therefore the economy got fucked, and you know, that's the whole thing. The server we're on now is thankfully UK based, which is lovely, right? Because it seems
roleplay.co.uk.
Roleplay.co.uk.
Interested?
It is simply, and it's such an easy one to remember. You know, you type in roleplay.co.uk into 5M, it should be the top one there. It should be the only one that comes up. UK based, and I think it's great. I think, you know,
it's the largest one in the UK and Europe.
We've been playing it for what, like, well, I think we first played on it probably like, the thing is, we actually played on it way back when, which was weird.
It was like what, Monday, wasn't it? Monday this week.
Something like that. Yeah,
Monday or Sunday, we got on it for the first time as a group together, and it was brilliant.
Yeah, it was good fun, and I think
it's refreshing.
I think what's good fun about it is we treat it. We do treat it seriously, which is fun. Like I think that's the whole thing. Like, you know, we say like, oh, you're jumping on the server. It doesn't mean we're gonna jump on Discord and find out where each other. We just go on the server and have to call up. Like,
call up. We'll just run into them.
Run it. Yeah, I think. Oh god. It was like the fun thing was like I was just doing taxi missions, right? I was just being a taxi driver, just trying to earn some money or whatever. And, you know, I was like, I'll go back and, like, you know, deposit my money or whatever. And I go back to the taxi rank or taxi station or whatever. And I go in, like, go into the ATM, deposit my money, and run out, and I go jump in the cab, and I see a woman run around, and out she runs. She's like, Igor, and I'm like, Kitty, how are you doing? I didn't know you were on. I was like, I didn't know you were on either. And it was funny just running into Neve, just like in the world. So, how are you? It's like, do you want to? What, are you done taxiing? I was like, yeah, I've just deposited money. And she was like, let's go on night out on town. And it's like, we'll go to the barn. Yeah, and we'll go see. And the thing is, you'll run into people you've met previously, like over the last couple of days, and it's weird, like, because you remember each other, but like you may not necessarily know each other, you don't have each other's numbers, etc. And it is good fun. I think I'm gonna try and sort out streaming it. I think the problem with streaming it is I want it to be exciting. I don't just want to go on GTRP and just, the thing is, I probably could just taxi around, because you never know what could happen. I could use it as essentially just talking to whoever happens to be watching. I could use it to just chill out. And then I might
you could get, rather than doing the NPCs in the taxi, you could actually
I could try and find people. Yeah, the thing is, I think I should probably do that just to learn the map, because, you know, the thing is with taxi dispatch, the thing will pop up in the top right, and it will say a road, and I'm like, I have no fucking clue where that is, so I'm not going to bother. But I think
there is a animated podcast, and I cannot remember what it's called, but
that is unfortunate.
Basically the concept is he goes in this VR reality thing, dropped on a random planet, and speaks to someone who does a podcast amidst whatever's going on.
Right.
You could do a similar thing over stream. You could pick up a player, but on the way to wherever they're going, you chat.
Yeah, it's like
chat about stuff. You talk about things.
Do you know what,
within the game, though?
What is funny?
No real world.
This is going to be the exact. Do you remember when we played Rust? And on big raid night or whatever, I set up a little podcast studio. I set up the Benley Talks shack, and I had signs which was like, no violence, no, don't do this. And I got one successful candidate. Like, one actually joined in and like would sit there, and we just chatted. We got to know each other, and then we sent them on their merry way. Goodbye. You know, but make sure to visit the Benley Talks channel. Obviously, I can't do that in, like, canonically in GTA, because my character is not part of the Benley Talks podcast. However, Igor could have his own podcast, and it could be called the Taxi Podcast, or Igor's Taxi, or something stupid, you know. And just everyone that jumps in, I can just get to know him, like, regardless of how short the journey is. I can just get to know him a little bit, so it can breathe a little life. That could be my thing, you know. That could be the thing. So I think I'll try and do it and I'll try my best. It's all a learning curve. Yeah, I can figure it out, and I can figure it out as I go, because that's the beauty of GTRP. And who knows who I might meet? I could drop someone off right before they do a job. They might be doing a heist, and I'll never know.
Or picking them up to get away from doing.
Yeah, they might be using a taxi service to get away. It might be the smartest thing for them. Who bloody knows? But that's GTRP. I think definitely, and I'll invest some time into, because I tried to set it up because our characters were having got picked up by doing a music deal, because Neve and I, or our characters Keely and Eagle, happened to we performed at Tequila La, and I got paid for it, and it was fun and games. And then we found a random dude just at a Grove Street mechanics shop, and I was like, we performed, and he was just like, oh, what'd you do? And I was like, oh, we can perform now. As we're thinking about performing to him, his mate rocks up, and he just happens to be there, and he's like, all right, go for it. And so me and Keely, we perform, and the guy's like, oh yeah, you're good. You're lucky I just so happen to own a records company. And we're like, you cannot make this shit up. And we end up fucking going out to bloody Sandy Shores for Grove Street Records. It's completely comical, the situations you can. And as we're there, a bloody gang of people, gang of people in balaclavas rock up, and
it's like the Peaky Blinders rocked up. I buy all of the Peaky Blinders. You will shit your pants.
It was very, very strange, very interesting, and I think GTRP can certainly if you stick to the legal side, even if you stick to the legal side,
it's so fun.
You can definitely meet some people that are doing some weird stuff, or just want you to do some weird things. Very strange.
Just quick story with GTRP from yesterday. Yeah. I was playing yesterday evening after I got in from work, and I logged on. I think I spawned. First of all, I spawned dead in the car park underneath the map where the character select screen is, which has happened, and you hear that happen here and there. It's just a little bit of a glitch. So I opened a ticket on their Discord to help out. Instant response for an admin.
Cool. I'm just going to grab Luke. Keep telling your story though.
Yeah. They opened a ticket, instant response, but in the background of this, I'm trying to reply to the admin, I hear a voice. I'm like, oh shit, someone's actually speaking to me in game, and I'm laying unconscious on the floor.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, yo, dude, are you okay? Did you just wake up here? I was like, yeah, because I'm like, I've got to RP this glitch that I'm in. So I was like, yeah, I just woke up here. Must have had a crazy night last night. And it's like, oh, no worries, man. I'll pick you up and I'll take you to the hospital. Takes me to the hospital. I'm in the bed. I'm laying there resuscitating. And what northern twat do I hear from the next room? It's only bloody Carl Roth, Will Liberty Hideout. And he comes in and he goes, oh, are ya? What are you doing here? I was like, oh, no, I'm building a house, mate. No, I'm dead. And obviously, I hadn't actually spoken to Will with this current character, because I've had multiple characters. I quit the last one.
Oh, of course, yeah. You weren't Barry. You are now.
No, I am now Walter Fuse Fitzroy.
Yeah.
So, added him up, and then I got outside. I met there's a load of people there. We're chatting, we're laughing, calling each other idiots and nonsense and all this.
Yeah.
And then I make sure now at the end of every interaction I have with someone, I say "love you, bye."
Yeah, what, instead of calling them a nonce as they run away?
Yeah, I've gone away from calling people a nonce all the time, but I'll be like, oh, no worries, mate, have a great day, I love you, and then I'll just see what they do, and lots of them are like, yeah, I love you too, man, or I love you too.
Do you know what's funny about...
Yeah, I love you, leave you.
Do you know what's funny about that is I think that is... I don't want to say it's an English thing, but I feel like
I'd say it's too.
In an American server you do that, they might be more weirded out. Whereas if you do this on, and you're surrounded by people that are British, for the most part they're British, and they understand that, they'll be like, hey, I love you too, mate. And the thing is, I've also had it. Have you ever been taxi driving along, and you said that you've got into a couple of you stood next to each other. You're next to each other at lights, or you're next to each other driving. You're barreling down 100. Yeah, and you're beeping each other, and because it's GTA, and because it's not a perfect system, you're stealing each other's fucking clients or whatever, and you're beefing each other, and I've had someone go, don't steal my fucking client. It's like, it's because your car's fucking dirty, mate, get in my and then you drive off and it's like, no, it's like, ooh, beat this motherfucker, you drive away. It's good times. It is good times. I think
it's great because the British humour works on this server.
Definitely,
it's lovely.
Definitely.
Someone screamed at me and said, your car looks fat. And I went, your mum's as fat as a car. And then drove off. And it's because on the last server, obviously not naming names, but because we were English and it was primarily an American server, they would not get our humour. We'd say, hello, mate, and that's it. We'd get ridiculed. It'd be like, hello, mate, cup of tea, mate.
Yeah. I think an important thing to bring up, and I'm going to bring this up on behalf of Neve or Keeley. People are so fucking strange on servers. I think it must be because they have a certain level of anonymity. But fucking hell, it's like, what is everyone's beans with trying to get a fucking girlfriend on that server?
I know.
It's like fucking like the amount of time. And the thing is, look, I think we actually have talked about this before, which is so strange. People will come up to me and will talk to me before talking to Keeley, and they'll be like, "Oh, is this your girl?" And I'm like, why don't you fucking ask her, mate? Leave me alone. And I think we've spoken about this on Discord, or maybe it was Elliot or something. And I was like, I come up with new stories to how or why, like, I know this person. And because it's a female character, people always assume it's a girlfriend relationship. And I'm like, oh no, we actually had the same au pair growing up, or
I heard you say that the other day.
And I was like, like, we're in a band, and like the thing is, I'm the front man of the band, which is shit because I don't know how to sing, I don't know how to rap. I got asked to fucking freestyle, which I was shitting myself, and the thing is, this is why I think streaming it would be fun, is because these moments would be captured, and I think just the absurdity of it, and people going, it's a safe space, and I'm there like rapping about Yeg and saying I don't want to be a beg and shit like that, very, very obvious kind of rapping, just finding a rhyme. But it's very strange. It's a weird place. GTA.
Well, who knows? Eventually, if we get some clips of this, and when we decide to stop playing, there could be a saying goodbye to GTA RP for a little while.
Saying goodbye to roleplay.
Because I think that would be funny.
Yeah, and just like
you'd just be clip after clip of you nonce.
and the thing is, like, the funny moments or the sad moments in GTA are vastly a different beast to the sad moments or funny moments that would happen in Minecraft. I think that is definitely something to look out for. I'm just going to quickly say, I stream, I say it fucking every episode that we do.
Streams.
I'll put a card up there, I'll put a link in the description. I stream. You may see Ben on there, you may see other people. It's a good time. I'm
normally in the comments because I'm at work.
That is very true. I usually stream in the day, which is the thing. Yes. But I've almost relegated using the green screen, because the reason I use a green screen is because I don't know, you can see more of the game, I guess, is kind of my thinking. However, if I relegate the use of the green screen and I just keep, this, my background, my fucking Black Widow poster, I can stream any time of the night, because as long as I light my face up, it's good enough. So I think I'm gonna try and do that, because as you say, you're at work, and most of the people that have come up to me and said, "Oh, how's streaming Finn? I was streaming that. Oh, I'd love to watch." I'm always at work. I'm like, it's fair. I am streaming at 11. I streamed this morning from 11 in the morning until 1, and I was like,
you're definitely a day person.
I am a day person.
You will get up, start your day, and do stuff. I'm very much, because of my work, I'm working late and I'm up early for work. So the only time I get up early is if I'm working early, and then when I get home at 10 p.m, I've lost my day, so I'm like, I got to make it up. So I'm up until 4 a.m. doing something.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah. Stream. And we're going to potentially, whether it's stream or record, we've got a little bit in the works. Are we revealing this? We're going to reveal this.
Yeah, reveal it. Fuck it.
There's a little mod pack called Better Minecraft.
Yeah. Definitely.
Something I've played a lot of. It's brilliant.
And I get to be a noob, so we get. Yes. And I think we've got a system down, because obviously it's probably the best system for it. I think we were talking. We're definitely taking inspiration from the Let's Play, like Achievement Hunter Let's Play. Where it shows everyone's perspectives. And the example I get, which was funny because I was explaining this to Polly, who is not a fucking gamer in any way, shape, or form. And I was like, if I was to be streaming my perspective and only my perspective, or recording my perspective and only my perspective, if you were to come across something the only way for it to come across in the video or whatever is if I fucking stop what I'm doing and leg it over there.
Yeah.
But if you're recording your side and you see something, I can just go, oh, that's fucking cool. What's going on? I can just, instead of having to have you fucking describe it and me like, hold on, I'm running over. Where is it? What's your coordinates? Boop, switch perspective.
Bam.
Oh, you can go, oh, that's fucking cool. Look at this. Oh, look at this mob. Ah! And then you're getting killed and it's comedy. And then I'm like, it switches back to me just going, do like mining, like, and then it's like, oh, go. Who knows? Again, possibilities are endless. Hopefully we get that going. Hopefully it should be fun.
Get it sorted.
And
work it out.
And, hopefully if you're this far in the video, if you're a fan of Minecraft, we got Mr. Knowledgeable over here. And we got someone who is kind of knowledgeable, but... and we're shithouses, aren't we? We're shithouses. Hey, let's have some fun,
Where was that going from? We're shithouses.
Because we are, aren't we? We'll have. It's all about having fun in the game. I think it's a good way to have fun. Anyway,
and being the best you could possibly be. The BCT is important.
BCT.
If anyone that doesn't know, the BCT is the Ben completion time.
Ah, yes, the Ben completion time, of course.
Because it's normally a small period of time before I'm at the best gear I can possibly have. Although better Minecraft, long progression if you want it. Which is
obviously we're not going to talk about better Minecraft all the time, but I did load up. I made sure I have it. There is a new version. I don't know if you are aware of this because it came out like a day ago. It's still 1.16. I'm not going to go into it again. I loaded it up, went into single player world just to see like what's going on. Open the inventory, clicked a button. There's charms and shit. There's rings. There's things, and I was like, oh god. And I backed out, and I was like, I don't want to look at any of this. I'll have Ben fucking explain it all to me when as we.
Well, I still don't know.
Like as we approach things, if you know about it, you can be like, oh, I think it does this, and we'll be like, oh, who knows? But yeah, that's our plan going into the future. That was GTA. Which again, hopefully, is in our future. I've added my Twitch link to the the banner of the thing. So if you happen to be interested, I do stream, and I stream semi-regularly, less so than I did, which is probably a good thing. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Really, hopefully we get some good times out of it. And
fingers crossed.
And the thing is, because I'll be recording it, it's almost there for posterity. We'll have it and be able to go, look at what we did back then. Kind of in the same way that the Minecraft video did. Yeah. We'll always have the clips, the pictures of what was built there. You'll never be able to forget it. Because it'll always be
the Minecraft video that came about, from the start, there was no intention to make that video.
No,
it was just we'll just record these because we want to be able to look back at it. And then it came together in such a beautiful way, and everyone's like...
I think what worked so perfectly about the Minecraft video, not that we're going to talk about it again, is the fact that we were all just taking screenshots as we went, which was which is weird because we were just taking screenshots to be like, oh, we'll remember these screenshots. They'll be in your screenshots folder. And I was like, all right, give me your screenshots. And then Josh gave me some clips, and I was just like, oh, it's nice because you also see the different perspective. Oh, I saw the whole thing. Yeah, amazing. It worked out. It definitely worked out well. Any more topics, or are we calling it there?
One small one. One small one.
Go on. I love.
A little showcase of just something cool that I may have got within the last. You've seen briefly.
I think, I mean, I think I know what's coming. It looks like I know what's coming.
Yes, I got a little fella.
Ooh, look at him. What's his name?
Fella. I haven't named him. Oh, it's best not to get too attached to them.
That makes
they are
sense.
Insects.
Come on, makes sense. How long does this insect generally live?
So this specific one is called a Peruvian deadleaf, I think. And this one will last probably about a year if it's healthy. But
that's cute.
Little fella's there. I've had him for 2 months maybe? Getting kind of big. And I've got a second one up there. Which
How big can they
get? This one will be...
Oh my fucking Christ. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And the other one will be slightly bigger, and that's a panther mantis. But yeah.
That sounds so scary, bro.
Little dudes here.
Little dude.
Little geezer.
That is
but there you go. I just wanted to show that off. Yeah. Because it's very cool to have them again. Oh, he wants out. He do be climbing, though.
No.
There you go.
Go back into his little enclosure. Don't call him a nonce.
There you go. He is a nonce. He keeps touching up the young flies.
Oh, dear. Anyway, Ben, it's been lovely chatting.
It has been lovely chatting, Finley.
Hopefully we'll see more of the Benley Talks channel.
Yes.
In the next coming weeks or, whatever.
Yes.
I will just say like and subscribe if you happen to watch this. We're also on Spotify, etc., etc., etc. Pretty much anywhere that you can get podcasts, I think.
Yeah. I think we're on everything. And obviously there's the YouTube as well. YouTube. Which hopefully this is where you've... I don't care where you've come from.
Yeah,
as long as you're here, I'm happy.
Honestly, any view is a good view. Any rating is a good rating. Any comment is a good comment. So please, honestly, do all those things. Give it a like, give it a dislike. If you fucking hate it, I don't care. Comment why you hated it. Comment why you loved it. Genuinely, it helps me regardless. So, that's pretty much it.
I just hope you enjoy it in the future.
Absolutely. See you around, Ben.
Fair enough.
See you around.